In 1960, the government used emergency measures to avert a financial crisis. The stock market tumbled, unemployment rose, and the car industry was in serious decline. Despite this, there were 6 car manufacturers in Australia, and an incredible 1 in every 6 workers was employed in the automotive industry. It was a time of social and political upheaval. There were large-scale protests against conscription, which was introduced in 1964, and the Vietnam War. There were campaigns for women's rights and the rights of Indigenous Australians. In 1962, the world held its breath for 13 days as the United States and Soviet Union came close to nuclear war during the Cuban Missile Crisis. Australians embraced President Kennedy and mourned his assassination. Closer to home, Booth's Motor Group lost its founder Fred Booth in March 1963. Evelyn continued to run the business with Kevin now at her side in a management role. When the Beatles toured in 1964, an estimated 300,000 people lined the streets of Adelaide to see them. Booths were now selling Chrysler vehicles manufactured at Tonsley Park, and later, when Chrysler acquired Roots Australia, the Hillman Hunter became a steady seller for Chrysler and Booths. Other makes of vehicles we loved in the 1960s included the Holdens, the Falcons, the Morris Minor, and of course the Mini. A decade that was tumultuous in many ways ended on a note of wonder as Neil Armstrong became the first man to step on the moon on July the 20th, 1969. Another note of wonder on a slightly less astronomical scale, Booth's Motor Group was now 30 years old and looking forward to their 5th decade in business.